Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a skincare review, and since it has been so incredibly popular, I'm going to bring back my SK2 review. This time I'm going to be reviewing this R.N.A. Power Moisturizer together with the Magnetic Booster Applicator. So the moisturizer is meant to be extremely moisturizing on the skin, obviously. It's anti-aging and therefore it will help to lift the skin, reduce the appearance of pores, reduce the appearance of fine lines, and hopefully give me the moisture that I need so that I'm not dehydrated throughout the day. As the name suggests, the applicator basically just helps to apply the entire product onto your skin. It helps to deliver the product deeper into your skin and therefore theoretically make it more efficient. So I'm going to be trying out these two products to see if they actually work and if they show any improvement on my skin in particular. Just as a bit of background, by the way, I have very dehydrated skin. My skin is extremely dry, especially in the cheek area as well as the chin area. However, it does get extremely oily throughout the day. Oil does not mean that your skin is very well hydrated. It means that your skin is dehydrated and that your skin is producing excess sebum to make up for that dehydration. So if you get a really good moisturizer, that should counter that sebum production and hopefully make you less of an oil slick throughout the day. So these products I'm going to try in a vlog style. I'm going to be showing you as I'm trying it throughout the entire process, and let's see whether it works or not.
So it is day 1 of my trial. I am in Korea right now. Brought this massive jar with me. This is pretty interesting actually. It comes to life. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear it. So basically it comes to life and starts working whenever you put your fingers onto a particular area. I'm gonna start applying the moisturizer and see how it goes. I'm just gonna apply to the main points of my skin. This is a little bit difficult with just one hand, but we will make do just this time. Okay, so for the applicator, you're supposed to go up and out. I definitely need the moisture. It is so incredibly dry here in Korea, so hopefully this helps. I will report back tomorrow morning, let you guys know what I think. Application day 2. So I am already on to day 6, morning and night. I missed one application because I was in a crazy rush, but other than that I have been sticking to my regimen of the R.N.A. Power Moisturizer and the applicator as well. So far so good. My skin is definitely very moisturized. It's a lot less oily. I definitely feel an increase in firmness in the skin. The texture of my skin, however, is still pretty bumpy. I don't see any improvements there. I'm gonna keep at it and we'll see what happens. The application at first, I thought honestly it was gonna be pretty painful, but it's been relatively okay, so I guess it's all good for now. I am in the office right now. It's early morning. I just finished applying the moisturizer. I haven't got anything on my skin right now. It's a little bit red and rough right now because it's that time of the month and my skin is going through some changes. Let's just leave it at that. But overall, I feel like my skin is very moisturized. I'm really liking the change. There is still some bumpiness on my forehead area, so I'm hoping that that goes away because the moisturizer technically is supposed to improve the texture of your skin as well. At this point, it's just a waiting game. I've been doing everything right morning and night with the applicator. Sometimes it's painful, but most of the time it's actually pretty bearable. So it's I've got friends up front. Anyway, it's been a few weeks now. I've tried out both the moisturizer and the applicator. One thing I wanted to come on and mention that I really like about it is that my skin is a lot less oily now that I've started using it. Usually it oils up by midday and it gets extremely oily, not manageable at all, but it's a lot better now. As far as the bumps in my face go, there are less of them, but they haven't completely disappeared. We'll see what happens within the next couple of weeks and I'll report back.
And that, guys, concludes my review of the R.N.A. Power Moisturizer and the Magnetic Booster. I'm now going to give you an overall review of the product. I am coming to you, by the way, at the end of a very long work day. I started work at 9 a.m. It is now 7:35 p.m. I have not touched up my makeup at all. I've just put on a little bit of lipstick just so I can film in front of you guys. No touch up on the skin whatsoever. Just a bit of background on my personal skin type. I am extremely oily. So usually by noon I have oil all over my face and I have makeup separating because of that oil all around this area right here. It has not happened recently. I am very happy about that. It's been a struggle because I am semi-low maintenance. I don't like touching my makeup throughout the day. I don't like adding extra steps to my skincare. I really hate anything to do with body care, even though I really should keep up with it. So okay, overall review, I'm gonna break it down into 4 main categories. First category, price. Now it is a very steeply priced product. I have to give it that. I personally really like it when a cheap skincare product works, but I know when to admit when something is worth the price, and unfortunately this is really worth the price point. It has worked so well on my skin. I'm going to come back to that later. Basically, price is listed down in the description box below. You do get a decent amount of product for it though. That is a big plus. This is 80 grams worth of product. I've used it for about 2+ months now and I've still got this much left of it. I've been using it morning and night, so that's a lot of product. Second category, improvement in my skin. As I just mentioned, my skin is usually extremely oily. This is a very huge improvement. I love it. Aside from that, I've seen a definite improvement in the appearance of my fine lines around this area at the edge of my eyes right here, as well as underneath my eyes. Those are the 2 areas that are my biggest concerns when it comes to wrinkles. Sagginess in my skin, I haven't seen that much of an improvement. I have laugh lines right here and I've got little pockets at the sides of my mouth. These haven't gone away. I haven't seen that much of an improvement. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on and see if that improves anymore. But so far I haven't seen that much after 2 months worth of use. Other places in which I've seen improvement, the pores around my skin are a lot less pronounced. The bumps on my skin have pretty much gone away. I'm really happy about that. It's very difficult for me to find a moisturizer that is both moisturizing enough to keep all these little bumps away and yet not overly moisturizing where it feels really oily on my skin and it makes me break out. Category 3 is ease of use of the product. As I mentioned before, it comes with this magnetic booster. It works on, I guess, I don't know, bioelectric pulse something, okay? I don't know what exactly it is, but when you touch this area right here, it starts to vibrate. You don't have to touch the area either. You can just touch it to your skin and it will vibrate as well. This helps to just deliver the product into the skin. I really do feel that it's worked because I will admit I skipped it a few times and I could definitely feel the skincare sitting on top of my skin without the use of this. So I like this. It's very handy. It's a lot handier than a lot of other skincare tools that I've used before. I thought I would hate it a lot more than I do. I'm very happy with it. I think that it works and I think that it's not too much trouble. Category 4, will I buy it again? Unfortunately, I think I would. It is an anti-aging moisturizer, which is something that I find really important. You should definitely find it important as well because it's really good to start an anti-aging routine once you hit your 20s. Something that everybody needs to look out for and worry about. Wear sunscreen, definitely moisturize your skin. These are 2 extremely important things to prevent the aging of your skin. Second of all, this product is actually really skin friendly. Like, it's super moisturizing, so it helps with my breakouts, it helps with my anti-aging, and yet it's not super oily and it doesn't sit on top of my skin, so it feels really comfortable. Overall, I really like this product and the applicator. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Take away 1 star for the price point as well as the fact that I don't like having to add extra things to my routine, even though this actually works. And that is it for my review. I really hope that you found it helpful or useful. If you have any questions or comments at all, leave them down in the comments box below. I will get to you as soon as I can. All the information for the product is listed in the description box below. If I missed out on anything, just let me know in the comments. I will definitely reply and get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I've missed you guys. I'm so glad to be back. I will definitely see you in my next video sometime soon. Bye!